Okay, hi, let's see. It's just after 1 o'clock. Let's get an update here. Here's our storm, and you're saying, wow, that's so far away. West Virginia's here, Ohio, Kentucky, low pressure, and high. That's a big one up here at the top. This high is spinning cold air down into our neighborhood. Did you feel that northerly breeze today? This low is throwing moisture on up from the south, and this is the way it looks, friends. I know there's my fantastic art drawing skills right there outlining what's going on. We do have a lot of rain down here in the south. I'm thinking that, again, snow totals because it's really warm down here compared to even just a few miles to the north. I don't think Pikeville, Williamson really are in the game here in terms of worrying about snow, maybe a little bit of snow, but not a lot. We're already experiencing, again, the sleet in the pink zone there, and then the blue is some snow. And in terms of accumulation, I really think we're going to see this. The second half of this storm is going to be far more important. That'll move in, that'll bring us the accumulating snow, and that will occur really as we're getting close to dark and through about midnight. There will be more snow after that. It's a big system. Let's go through some of the weather models. And they're amazing. Here's the NAM model. And this gray is 6 to 8. I'll tell you that's too high. The NAM has been a little crazy with this. 6 to 8 across Charleston, Huntington would be too high based on the fact that it's not taking sleet into account. It's not taking melting into account and so forth. But you know, that kind of look, I just wanted you to see, that shows the heart of the precip right across Huntington, Charleston. Then here's another model that says, nope, this is the GFS. It says the heart of the precip for the 13 news area is to the north. It's, again, from Mason County, actually all the way on up toward Clarksburg, which is a completely different look. And then it has just that incredible amount of snow, which would be over a foot out in the eastern panhandle and the high mountains of West Virginia. Now we're back to this notion of the Canadian model, which has a little further south placement here on the largest stripe of snow, but just north of Pikeville, just north of Williamson, but just south of I-64. That's interesting. And that one, of course, is also a little bit overcooked. It's trying to kick out, 6 to 8, maybe even more than that. That's a little high. I think our model's very reasonable, and it's the blend. This is our model. It's called the BAMS. It's a very reasonable blend here of those models all together, but look at where it places it, right across the heart of the most populous viewing area for 13 News, and of course from Beckley out to the east for the 59 News area. And that has a look of about 2 to 4, maybe 5 inches in that deeper blue, and then of course it steps it up pretty significantly up here on the high mountain ridge. This is great. It shows you that it picks up on elevation. So that's kind of what we're leaning on. This is the RPM model, the last version of it that we had from this morning, and that's kicking out 6+ from Huntington on up to about Braxton County. Again, a little on the high side because it's already snowing and sleeting and raining, and these models are saying, oh yeah, we'll already see 2 to 3 inches of snow on the ground by 7 o'clock. Really don't think that's going to be the case. Here is some really neat way of looking at things. Again, what are the chances that you'll see 4 inches of snow or more? Well, in the red zone, Eastern Panhandle, that's a 70% chance in the red. The green is a 40% chance of seeing 4 inches of snow or more. Basically, this just says, yep, the most snow you'll see is over here. Then you step it down into that green zone, Huntington, Charleston. This really blends well with that Canadian model. And the blue is only a 10% chance. And then I wanted to step it up because somebody brought this up. But what about 8 inches of snow or more? Only a 10% chance in the blue, the green, 40, and then the red, 10, that's 70% chance, just so you get a sense of what's going on there. And so this was our forecast, and I feel pretty good about it. Meteorologist Kristen Ketchel put this together. Still what we're going to go with. Beckley area, yeah, 4 to 8 east of I-77, and then 3 to 6 in that little step-down zone, Summersville to just north of Logan. That stripe could be 10 miles one way or the next, and then 2 to 4 inches Huntington, Charleston, and then 1 to 2 to the north. Obviously, we'll monitor this. If things start to shift, we'll let you know more.